at jansonrashard.com. Just going to give you guys another quick online lesson. And this lesson has to do with polyrhythms. More specifically, like a 3 against 2 polyrhythm. I used to get really freaked out whenever somebody mentioned the word polyrhythm, because it's kind of crazy stuff. It's like, man, it's multi-rhythms all going against each other, that kind of thing. My little drummer pea-brain couldn't quite wrap my head around it. The truth is that it's pretty easy stuff once you understand some basic principles around it. Also going to give you guys just a little example of how it works in like a hip-hop sort of feel, because it can sound really cool. So the 3 against 2 thing, I'm going to borrow a page from Steve Smith's DVD here. I'm just going to show you guys with my hands on my leg. It's a little easier. You want to count, it's basically you're counting 2 rhythms with sort of one side of your body, or with one hand, if you were to think about it like that, and 3 with another side. And sometimes it's easier for me to think it as, instead of 3 over 2, like 6 over 4, because you're just sort of multiplying it by 2. You got 3 over 2, 6 over 4. I'm not exactly a math whiz, but I think that works. So, all right. So with one hand, you're playing 4, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that sort of never stops. Like that's just let's just keep going with 1, 2, 3, 4. And then against that, you're playing a 6th feel. So the way it works out is that you're playing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do this really slowly. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you see the rhythms kind of intersect each other. And you play them together like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's basically how a 3 over 2 or a 6 over 4 polyrhythm kind of works. Now, again, you don't have to go crazy with this kind of stuff to involve it in some really cool musical applications. So if I play just kind of like a simple medium to slow tempo hip hop beat, it'll sound like this. I'll do like 8 bars. So. Alright, so actually, I don't know if that was 8 bars. It might have been 16. Again, my math is not exactly the best. But when it comes down to that, I mean, that sounds pretty good. You can throw some fills in and stuff like that. But if you add a polyrhythm to it, it gives you this really like slowing down, kind of like fighting against the beat kind of thing. And like I said, you wouldn't want to use this everywhere, but at the right moment, there's a really cool effect. And I'll show you. So I'm going to be playing that 6 against 4. A hi-hat's going to be keeping, sort of straight 8th notes going. If you think of that as a 4, counting 4 on that, my left hand is going to be playing the 6th polyrhythm against it. So I'll show you right here kind of what it looks like, or what it would sound like on the kick. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the thing to remember with this is that the beats always start together. It's always like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they always resolve on the 1. So you always want to start with the hands together in unison. That's a big thing that helped me. But I'll show you sort of how this can be used in a really musical way with a hip hop group. There you go. It's a way you can use polyrhythms in a hip-hop context to make it sound really cool. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.